He is from one of the most famous families in comedy, but Marlon Wayans is more than just the funny man. He plays on television and in films. He's also a writer, producer, and recently returned to doing stand-up comedy. I spoke with Wayans about his next steps and why he named his special God Loves Me.
I called it that because I think in our journeys in life, as individuals, we all have to believe, no matter what we go through, that individually, God loves you. Even though cataclysmic things happen and catastrophic things happen, that doesn't seemingly, it's not about you, but it actually is. And I felt like, and through that, I just realized with each one of us, God loves me. And he loves you. He just loves me more. and Slapgate was the thing that just, everything, life moved in slow motion, but fast. Everything went, like the slap happened, and I was like by the time Chris's face healed, I had a special. I just knew what I wanted. I was like, oh my God, because it was just the journey I had growing up in Hollywood since I was 10, 11 years old, and my interaction with my big brothers, Chris and Will and Jada, and I was just like, yo, there's something special here. And I just talked truth, and it got funnier and funnier.
That had nothing to do with Will, nothing to do with Jada, nothing to do with Chris. It's my fault. God loves me. Chris has always been like a mean stepbrother to me. Where the joke's at? I thought you were supposed to be the Wayans. Which one of you, pedo?
And you say the slap really had nothing to do with Chris or Will or Jada.
No, it has everything to do with me. I'm sorry it happened. Will shouldn't apologize. I should apologize. It's my fault. It was all my wishing and my doing, and I didn't know God listened to me that well. But it's like the first joke in the special. It's like a great hypothesis you throw out there, and throughout the journey of the special, you prove, why do you say that? And then you go, oh, now I get it.
The night of the Oscars, are you just starting to write down material?
No. The night of Oscars, I just watched, and I just saw one brother hit another brother, and I was like, oh. I was like, that's fake. That ain't real. That's Hollywood. And I paused it, and I seen the tears welling up in Chris's eyes. And I was like, I don't know if Chris could pull those type of tears off. Those are Denzel tears. Those are Viola Davis tears. I don't think he could do that. As a black man, it affected me. As a black actor, that affected me. As a black comedian, that affected me. And I was just like, it was close to me, and they're all my friends. I was like, I gotta talk about this. You know, it's something that I would be proud to honestly show them. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just an honest perspective of what's happened, and it's healing because laughter's healing. So hopefully they can laugh at it, just like the audience is able to laugh at it, and then afterward we can put it behind us.
Jada, I had a crush on her. One time I played her Stevie Wonders, Too Shy to Say, and then she played me back In Vogue's Never Gonna Get It. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, Will, that phony ass, you know.
When you are presenting your material, getting it ready, and especially that which includes maybe your brothers, like you talk about one of your brothers' projects, like the movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, for example. Do you ever run it by them first? Is it the kind of thing where you're like, one, do I need your approval or permission?
If I keep trusting their instincts, I'm not building my own. And so I can't always go to my brothers and be like, hey, what's your thoughts on this? I've learned as an artist, I just gotta express it and hope that I did the right thing. My brothers have probably, they've hated everything I've done for 30 years. And then this special, my brother, before I filmed it, I had my brother Damon come, and Damon, you think like Keenan hates him. Damon hates everything. So he saw it, and I said, what do you think? He goes, that's brilliant. And I was like, why do you say that? He said, I ain't never seen it done. You finally hit on some brilliance, ugly. And I showed my brother Keenan, he goes, this is brilliant. You changed the game. You did something that nobody's done. He said, I'm proud of you. It's a game changer. Those guys have been in comedy, that's 100 years of comedy between the two of them. And they're only excited when they see somebody do something different, when they change the mold, not just the joke.
What was it like growing up in your household? As you were doing all the just different impressions of your brothers, and everybody's funny in the household, a bunch of boys, What was that like?
The best. I wish people could have grew up in our house. Our house was the funnest house. I mean, I wouldn't want to be raised anywhere else except my house. Tears are short-lived because we're always like, what's funny about that? Like the darkest stuff, we're like, what's funny about that? We be at funerals, people think we're like crying. We're like laughing like, you gonna bury him in those shoes? He's not getting to heaven with those. We always find the funny, right?
About to host the Daily Show on the Comedy Central.
Yes.
That's kind of new. I mean, are you ready?
I'll be the first one to get it canceled. It's been on. How long has the Daily Show been on? Wouldn't it be great? Marlon Wayans gets the Daily Show canceled.
Are you nervous at all? Like, you feel like you got the hosting thing down?
No, not at all. I'll figure it out as I go.
You want some tips, or?
I don't know.
No,
because we host.
He was like, who's getting it?
We host different. You know what I mean? Like, how do you look at the camera? So when you look at the camera, are you looking at the camera or are you looking at the audience at home? Because y'all be sounding like y'all talking to me like you really felt that earthquake. And my love to all those people.
You know, I think that if I were doing a Daily Show...
It's snowing in L.A. That's a tragedy.
That is crazy.
And I feel like you really feel bad for the fact that it's snowing in a place where we actually need snow. So what do?
Empathy, I think, is what you really want to convey when you're looking at the camera. But as a comedian, you're kind of doing that only when you're crossing into, like, can you believe that, right? Like,
right.
Whatever.
I'm gonna give them fake sincerity.
That's good.
Is
I like
good?
that. I like that. I like the squinty eyes and the head down. Yeah, that works. You got it. Job security for you right there.
Well, thank you.
All right. Hey, thank you. Very nice to meet you.
Appreciate you. You too.
Our thanks to Marlon Wayans for that entertaining conversation. His 1-hour stand-up special, God Loves Me, is available now. You can stream it on HBO Max.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.